Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of H Talks Comics, Films and Combat Sports. First thing we're talking about Stan Lee. Most of you should know about Stan Lee. He basically helped establish Timely Comics, which became Marvel Comics. He was co-creator of many notable characters such as the Mighty Four, the X-Men, Spider-Man, Iron Man and many more. Basically, the Avengers that you know, the Avengers in the films, wouldn't have been created, about 99% of them, without Stan Lee Martin Lieber, commonly known as Stan Lee. Sadly, he passed away 12th of November last year, which is 2018. Basically, this is about his former business manager by the name, I believe, I don't know the pronunciation, I believe you say it maybe as Key, I don't know, it's spelled K-E-Y-A, is it Kia? Sounds like a car. Say Key Morgan. For more about the story, please go on to Google, Reuters, whatever news organization you want to use. But basically, this guy embezzled money off Stan Lee, more than $5 million. He stole his art. He actually kidnapped Stan. I don't know if he kidnapped him, he imprisoned him in his own house. So he didn't let him disappear, didn't let him go away, didn't see his family. He actually tried to sue POW Entertainment, which Stan Lee himself had established in 2001. This guy, Key Morgan, tried to sue POW Entertainment, supposedly for Stan Lee, but then tried to get the funds. Stan Lee himself actually cancelled that later on in the year, which was last year, 2018. Basically, this guy is a dirty piece of work, man. He tried stopping Stan Lee's own family from seeing him. He basically stopped Stan Lee from having access to his own bank account. Like I said, he took his artwork. He tried taking his royalty fees. He tried getting him to sign everything over to Key Morgan himself. He's just sickening. I hate to swear, but sickening little bitch. So yeah, Key Morgan, hope he gets everything justice deserves, and hope someone probably, I'll be honest, I shouldn't say this, but I don't care, hope someone punches his lights out. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be taking advantage of anyone, let alone an old man who could barely see and was going deaf in one ear if you research it. So yeah, that's a big shame, but I'm happy justice hopefully will be done. We'll see. Key Morgan, what's right. Anyway, the next story, Lars Sullivan from WWE, he's been fined for his comments, made very controversial comments. You guys might be aware. If you're not, I'm not going to say any of them now. They're extremely offensive and rude. But let's just say he was proven to be transphobic, homophobic. There were racial comments in there. There was even comments against gingers. There was over 30 different links from this guy on Reddit, all factual, all proven. Lars actually admitted his own guilt. And the thing is, some people say, oh, he was 20, you didn't know better. Nah, that's pure rubbish. Like when I was 20, I was on social media 100%. I was on social media from about 19, 18 maybe. And you don't see me going on places commenting things. At the end of the day, if you think something in your own head, that's fine. If you say something within a confined environment or an enclosed space with people who are like-minded, like you might say some things about, I don't know, anything between you and 3 friends, and if you trust those friends, they don't say it to anyone else, cool. But at the end of the day, one of your friends might record it. Look at Hulk Hogan, that's what happened to him and he got in trouble. So basically what my advice would be to everyone is, don't say anything online, on Twitter, on social media, Facebook, back in the day MSN, trying to think what it is now, Instagram, anything which you wouldn't want your parents to hear, or that you wouldn't want your offspring to hear, that you wouldn't want your grandma to hear, that you want everyone to hear. Like I can go back on my old Twitter and I might say some comedic stuff, and the comedy might date a bit, but I never said anything which would offend transgenders or gays or anything like that, because at the end of the day, gay people are people, transgender people are people, brown people, white people, like that. The people defending him, I don't understand it, because if you're defending Lars Sullivan's comments, are you saying that you feel the same beliefs as him, or the same beliefs he had a few years ago? Because his last comments were only 4 or 5 years ago, and they were still on the knuckles about Kofi and R-Truth, some stuff about Stephanie McMahon, who's his boss. I don't think Lars Sullivan's obviously got some issues. He also dissed mental health when he himself was proven to have anxiety to the point where he actually chose not to fight John Cena at WrestleMania because he was having a panic and anxiety attack, which is understandable, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't be taking the piss out of mental health if you're mentally ill yourself. And if you're not mentally ill, then what are your issues, Lars Sullivan? Lars Sullivan obviously has a hell of a lot of issues, dating back to his old posts. And like I said, like if he was happy posting that stuff, that's great. But And here's the thing, you can say what you want, but just understand that your words may have repercussions. Some people don't seem to understand that. I don't understand why. Like I said, go back to my social media back in the day when I was 20 and you won't find anything. Maybe I was raised in a different way, but you won't find me disrespecting or denigrating any sort of group for any reason. I don't get that. Why would you do that? Just live your life. Wake up, do your thing, have jokes. I love comedy, man. I love loads of different comedians. I watch comedy on a regular. I watched a film called Uncle Do Today. It was a comedy sports film to do with basketball. I found that was funny. Do you know what I mean? It was a very funny film, but it was nothing in it which would purposely harm or damage anyone's reputation or their personal feelings. Lars Sullivan did that. Like, I don't know why. I don't really care why. He's got 100 grand fine. We'll see what happens. And the reason, let's be honest, Vincent Man don't care. If you know Vincent Man's history, he loves it. All it really matters is the sponsors. So I'm pretty sure Mars and Snickers must have had a word, but it is what it is. So yeah, in the big news today, Stan Lee's former manager, Key Morgan, was charged with elder abuse. Technically, that's what it's called. And Lars Sullivan was fined 100 grand. Hope you guys enjoyed this. You'll get another episode whenever something important happens. Cheers.